Good morning, Center High School. Welcome to the first edition of Cougar Connection. I'm your host, Armani Reyes.
And I'm your host, Daniela Krestoff.
Cougar Connection is a news show that reaches out to the students and faculty of our school.
We are here to tell you stories of our school and community, but most importantly, we are going to give you news you can use.
On today's edition of Cougar Connection, we are introducing our new activities director, today's bulletin, and we will learn about the closing of the 800 wing.
We will return after this short commercial break.
If you ever want to see this kitty again, you will buy a yearbook. And buy it soon, before it's too late.
There are a lot of changes at Center High School this year.
We have a new student activities director, and she has been more than willing to take up the challenge.
This year, we have a new teacher to lead us into school spirit, and she is the perfect candidate for the role of activities director. She has firsthand experience what it's like to be a student in our school.
I take a lot of pride in Center High School because we were part of the first graduating classes. Sportsorama started my freshman year, and so those were a lot of activities that I take pride in. I remember, the nostalgia of it. I enjoyed them, so I think that gives me the experience to take this job on because I remember how it felt to be here, and I remember the spirit that was here, and I want to make sure that continues.
Her biggest challenge to taking on this responsibility is that she had no idea that she'd become the activities director until the school year ended.
A lot to take in that you're going to take on this new project. I'm excited. It's a challenge, but it is a little overwhelming.
She not only is gladly accepting this job, she's making a goal to improve our school spirit and attendance of events. But gladly, she is not doing this alone. She has the wonderful help from faculty and the students.
I do believe that we have a lot of school spirit here, but I think we could have a lot more. And that's one of my goals, is to get the students more involved, the staff more involved. I've had staff come up to me and say, hey, I like this, but I think we could improve on it with a little bit of this. And I love it. I'm taking all these ideas and definitely implementing them so we can make it an even better place that people want to come and show their spirit and show the pride that they have in Center High School. Through my experience of being involved in activities at Center High School and also relying on my ASB officers, the leadership class, I think that this transition will be very smooth.
Reporting for ZTV, I'm Elisa Johnson.
Now it's time for news you can use. If you still have a hole in your schedule, go to the counseling office before the class period, sign in for that period, talk to the counselor, and proceed to the rest of your classes.
Makeup Day for Student ID and undergrad pictures will be during lunchtime on August 17th for 9th and 10th graders and August 18th for 11th and 12th graders.
Yearbooks are now on sale, so buy it ASAP.
Up next, we have another story about change in our school. Yes, the 800 wing is closed.
This causes both problems and solutions in our school. So let's turn to Angelica Fuentes, who tells us how.
The 800 wing classrooms are all empty this year. Located near the main parking lot, they are the first room students pass by as they come to school. Teachers that occupy these rooms were informed last week of school to box up and move out of their classrooms. The affected teachers were Mr. Chamberlain, Ms. Clements, and Mr. Anderson from the Media Communications Academy. Also affected were Ms. Orr, Ms. Roddy, Ms. Benzies, and Ms. Frege from the Special Ed Department. The move was challenging, difficult, and also inconvenient. Principal Mike Jordan explains.
There's actually a couple different reasons why we decided to close that down. One is a security reason. We have people coming and going from that gate. We're not always sure who they are. This way, we're going to at 7:45. After the last bell rings, we're going to close those gates down for the day. It's going to force everybody, all traffic through the main gate where we can monitor much more closely who's coming and going out of that gate. Also, we've had some students who are leaving campus that aren't supposed to be leaving campus. That'll make it a little bit easier for us to monitor that way using that front gate. In addition, we've had 3 campus monitors with all the state budget problems. We're going to be down 1 campus monitor, which means we'll only have 2 to monitor the campus. This will make it easier for us to have eyes everywhere we need to have eyes. as well as we're going to lose one custodian this year, one full-time custodian we're not going to have. So by taking those classrooms out of the 800 wing, that's one less place the custodians have to go to travel to, because it's kind of isolated out there to clean up classrooms.
The 6 rooms in the 800 wing are some of the newest and nicest in the school. Now that they're vacant, everyone wants to know what would become of them in the future.
Hopefully, in the coming years, we're going to get more students in, and we're going to have all our classrooms on the main campus filled, and there will come a point where we'll be able to reopen that once more students come in. So that, that's where we're at. At that point, I'm hoping we have more money and we can bring back campus monitors and custodians and so forth.
Reporting for CTV News, I'm Elisa Johnson.
And that's it for this episode of Cougar Connection. Tune in tomorrow for Physical Friday, where we will have a recap of our summer sports.
Thank you for watching Cougar Connection, news you can use.